The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Glendale. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray, first overall pick in 2019. Wows you with those highlight plays over the years. Off the injury, Greg, the Cardinals quarterback, is once again the exciting Kyler Murray.
Here's what you call a bit of a unicorn of an athlete at the quarterback position. And when healthy, Mike, make no mistake about it, this guy is a flat-out playmaker. He possesses this rare ability with his legs to extend plays as he improvises that it's just hard to coach. But don't let that small stature fool you either. His arm talent, it's up there with some of the best in the league. The knock on him is how careless he can be with the ball at times. He needs to learn the difference between taking calculated risks and reckless ones, because if he does that here, he has as good a shot to be successful as anybody in this league.
Murray now on second down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Tip Ryman. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. It was Derek Barnes with the stop. Play action. It's Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, Murray. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He finds his man, it's Dortch. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Murray. That one underneath here to Connor. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back. in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And he'll take it on in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, 2nd in the league in passing a season ago.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm, and then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball, and that's about as good as it gets.
Here comes 3rd and 6. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield.
Really nice job by the secondary. It's clear the offense was trying to put some layers and take a deep shot to pick up this 1st down, but with nowhere to go, the quarterback's got no choice but to check the ball down. They do a great job tackling in space and keeps him short of the 1st down.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Cardinals offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr. the intended target. It's second down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it...
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy six.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Dallas. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
And this is going to be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. The Lions offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll take this forward for about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. One more time for Montgomery. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. To throw is Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no...
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Goff to throw. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
Here's Jack Fox now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The Cardinals offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's taken down up past the 35.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Running here is Connor. He'll get about 2. It was Derek Barnes with the stop. Second down and 8. Murray. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To throw is Murray. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Murray to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job.
This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Lions offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
The motion man is Raymond. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing, Goff. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll go play action with the... Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Detroit. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throwing Murray. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Murray will throw. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Murray with a give to Connor. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. Second and a yard. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Automatic 1st down.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now, Murray. in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
A run out of the gun with Benson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On third down, Murray. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Raiders' kick is good. And the Cardinals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Reynolds now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. Taylor Decker, the former Buckeye, guilty on that one. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Oh, a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
3rd and long. The motion man is Raymond. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. The Lions will punt this ball away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Now Murray to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Here's Blake Gillikin now, as he is on to punt for Arizona. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Detroit.
We've seen third down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense you start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
On play action, Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And he's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Off he goes. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Taking off. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. And this would set the new standard. A 67-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we send you to Orlando. Going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. To return it, it's Dorsey. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Here's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now a give to Montgomery, heading right. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 2. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Automatic first down.
Goff to throw on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Goff to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Lions will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Greg Dortch. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. First and 10. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still second down.
Second down. Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
On second down, here's a run with Connor. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. We'll try and run for this with Connor. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The Cardinals line up for a punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
From the gun, here's Montgomery. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Cards offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
On first down, the drive begins with Connor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Here's Connor. And now here comes the punt team, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff with the give to Montgomery.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On second down, Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's taken down up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. It is caught left side by St. Brown. Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Point after try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Lions move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dallas. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, Murray. He'll find his tight end, McBride. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. To throw is Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On 2nd down, it's Benson. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open, and if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
They'll run, and nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll run here. And they'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space, gain of 7, inside the 20. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13. But it's a new set of downs. First down picked up. They'll stick to the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Raiders' kick is good. And the Cardinals are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return it, it's Dorsey. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Williams in motion. On first and 10. Here's Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Second and 7. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A second down throw for Goff. Pass complete. It is St. Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Now, this is textbook route running. Everything from the way he attacked their leverage with speed, and then when he crosses face. So when he gets to the other side of the defender, that's the indication for the quarterback to release the ball. Ball's on target, great run, great route, big pickup.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This from 45 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Catch made right side by Wilson.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Here's 3rd and 2. Running here is Connor. And this will be a Cardinals first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Now a toss. Connor heading left.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
First down throw for Murray. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Pass right side, that's Ryman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Desperation time now setting here in the 4th quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
A give. Here's Benson. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got it at about the 8, and he will score. Game on. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Prater's extra point is good. And the Cardinals will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. To return it, it's Dorsey. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll get about 5. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A run up the gut with Montgomery. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. One more time for Montgomery. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Finds an alley to the 35. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. A carry here for Montgomery. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory.